Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no breaks. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You get in this place. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn a page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they be harder. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look lean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Get her ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? It's your brother Virgil Big, aka Stacks with the Facts. And we here, Jack. Y'all know we about to get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You understand me? The hell was that? Because your account is being used in another location. I don't know what that means, y'all, man. That's crazy. That's wild right there, Jack. Let's see.
Yeah.
There we go. What that was about. You already know what it is, man. XL Pro, what's happening, man? Ain't nothing to it but to do. We're gonna do it like we used to, man. What y'all know about they putting the illegal immigrants everywhere from Haiti? Even in Charleroi, PA.
Lost and glitch.
Man, listen here, man. I keep telling y'all, man, this ain't no joke, man.
We cool, nigga.
Shout out to my brother XL Pro, always throwing that up in there, man.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Killing in vain is vanity. Yeah. Do it again, it's insanity. Yeah. Nauseous a real vigilante. Yeah. Killing these kids is plan B. Yeah. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Yeah. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Okay. Don't break the code, this family. Okay. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Yeah. Freaking the beat, is it Japanese? Yeah. Ever our cook is a masterpiece. Yeah. When money talkers, we Guapanese. Okay. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Sick. Passing my sons, that's a legacy. Sick. Studied the gang, now they testing me. Yeah. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. Yeah. All of these gems you can retweet. Yeah. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Yeah. Below $1 million. Flipping it, everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions, turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher with shit. Any clip what we represent, put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements, cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling hay, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the fall in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off a 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Get straight to it, Jack. Smash that like more people to go from top to the page, man. Share the stuff in there. Yeah. You already know what it is. What's good with everybody? XL Pro in the building. What's happening? You know? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all doing beautiful out there, man. It's a beautiful day. We all woke up earlier today. We've been awake ever since, man. The Most High breathed the breath of life into us one more again. You did, gave us favor, showed us favor. You did. So we already won. We got the honor and the glory already. You did. Man, see, in Charleroi is a town that's very similar to Springfield in many ways, right? In Springfield, Ohio, out my way, what I'm talking about. What y'all know about they sending the Haitians? And see, this can only be meant to cause some type of confusion, like intentionally. And I refuse to think anything different. Because it just doesn't make no sense why the government would send these people to these areas. It just don't make no sense, man. You feel me? I mean, it literally makes no sense. Right? This is wild, man. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane, man. Right? This whole situation just be blowing my mind, man, to be honest with you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to Nick Johnson, man. I don't know if y'all familiar with Nick Johnson or not, but he's a dope content creator. And like so many of us, he's covering this illegal immigration thing, man. You know? And he's out here in Charleroi, Pennsylvania. Right? How many of y'all ever heard of Charleroi, Pennsylvania? Right? You know, highway right here, man. Just straight to Baltimore and DC. Straight from Ohio, right here. Ohio, right here. This is West Virginia, right here. And here we got Charleroi. Charleroi, I say Charleroi about an hour and some change away from Pittsburgh. You know? You dig? But yeah, man, it's going down in Charleroi, y'all. How many of y'all heard about what's going on in old Charleroi, Pennsylvania? Right? Going down in Charleroi, man. We about to get to it, man. Hey, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff is getting crazier and crazier by the day.
Yeah, they're just sitting their butt on couches, smoking cigarettes, watching NFL. They don't go to work. You don't
listen to what this listen to what this young Haitian boy talking about. Listen to the audacity with which this young homie, young Haitian brethren is speaking. Listen to the snideness in his voice. Listen to the condescending nature of every word that he's saying, as if he knows what he's talking about, as if what he's saying applies to all of us. Right? Tap in. Listen to this young boy. You tell your young boy too. I get about 23, 24, something like that.
Football.
He's in Pennsylvania. That was wow.
Yeah, they're just sitting their butt on couches, smoking cigarettes, watching NFL. They don't go to work. You don't need that work. You don't need that kind of job. You don't want to do it. I'll do it.
Listen, man, y'all gotta pay attention to this, man. And this is how these people is being programmed in other countries and stuff, man. All right? Especially poor countries where it's black people at. Pay attention. Right? That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to pay attention to when they do stuff like this. Right? Of course, coming from where he come from, if you're not a criminal, you understand? If you ain't in the criminal world, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't a Haitian dude that's selling dope, weed, whatever it is you doing, hustling, and you a dude that's working, of course you're going to say something like this. But to also add in there that we're smoking cigarettes and we're watching NFL, that's where it gets kind of, although I'm not saying it's a lie, I mean, what he did say applies to a amount of us, specifically us black folk. But these guilt trip tactics is crazy. At the same time, guilt trip you at the same time, disrespect you right in your face. We gotta run this back, man.
Yeah, they're just sitting their butt on couches, smoking cigarettes, watching NFL. They don't go to work.
We sit our butts at home. Listen to this, man. This sounds like a Hollywood movie script. We sit our butts at home, smoke cigarettes, watch NFL. Oh, man, that's wild, man. The blatant disrespect, man. It's crazy to me, man. Absolutely. It's absolutely insane to me, the level of disrespect. All right? Absolutely insane. Listen to this young Haitian boy. Come over here illegally. You ain't got no green card or nothing. No nothing. We got the nerve, the gall to say something like this.
You don't need that work. You don't need that kind of job. Yeah, they're just sitting their butt on couches, smoking cigarettes, watching NFL. They don't go to work. You don't need that work. You don't need that kind of job. You don't want to do it. I'll do it.
Yep, that's a Haitian migrant calling us out, saying it's our own fault he's in Pennsylvania. That was wow.
And the level of disrespect, man. That was very disrespectful what he said. Saying, bro, you're here illegally. You're not even a citizen. See, like I say, man, when we have these type of conversations, maybe one thing, if y'all come over here that do, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one thing if y'all come over here paying honor and homage and respect to what our forefathers have done so that y'all could come here and reap benefits we don't even get as citizens. It's just wild, man. It's wild that it's just never enough. Just sad, man. It's terrible. Like a slap in the face. Like a slap in the face, man.
I don't even know where to start with this report, but that seemed like a good way to get your attention. So in case you're not aware, migrants from the poorest countries in the world are entering our country with mysterious large sums of money, and they're overwhelming our small towns. And it's getting worse. And it's coming to your small town too,
Yes,
if you vote to keep the borders open. This is little old Charleroi, Pennsylvania. So I came up here to follow up on a report that I did in Springfield, Ohio the week before. After I talked to residents there about their Haitian invasion, a lot of people reached out to me from Pennsylvania. They said, Nick, it's happening over here too. So I thought, okay, let me pack my stuff and go up there and see what's going on. And what the damn hell, y'all? I think I stumbled into a future Netflix docu-series. But before I even get to the residents here are pissed off part, or the this is the future of our country part, I need to tell you about all the drama here. And it is deep and it is scary. I guess when you come to a small town to figure out what's going on, it's all about who you talk to. I think I talked to the right people. So Charleroi is a teeny little town in southwestern Pennsylvania. The place looks no different than it does in a lot of the Appalachia region. It's a crumbling town that's seen far better days. 40 years ago, the whole area here was still booming with steel and coal. But the last 20 years has been especially rough here. Businesses have closed, people have moved away, and drugs have taken hold. There's 4,000 people left, and the place looks nothing like it did before. Back then, people told me it looked like the type of town you saw in A Christmas Story or It's a Wonderful Life. So in the place of coal and steel, some manufacturing and processing plants have moved in. But as these processing plants grew, they say it was harder to make a profit by paying Americans a fair wage. So migrants began coming in here to work for cheap. Same stuff I heard over in Springfield. Haitians are here to fill jobs. And then they brought their friends and family in, and before too long, they were everywhere. Now, this is where a little Charleroi is different than Springfield. I heard all sorts of juicy stuff that's pretty scary about how these Haitians wound up in this small town.
Talk about it.
I heard about corruption, fake documents, nonprofits, human trafficking, slave labor, backdoor deals, look the other way, and organized crime.
Clinton Foundation. See, y'all got to understand what's going on here. Y'all got to be able to peep the play, man. Right? You have to understand what actually is happening in our country right now with all these illegals. Right? If you pay attention, our government, or should I say the people who's in control of the government right now, to an extent, they're strategically placing illegals in areas where it wouldn't be best for them to be. Like, case in point, there's a large Haitian community in cities like Miami, cities like New York, other cities down south, South Carolina, right, Georgia. And I can see how it could, you know what I'm saying, spill over to like maybe Texas, right? I wouldn't even be surprised if some part of Mexico, seeing as how it was a lot of Haitians at the Mexican border And they was whipping them dudes. They was whipping them dudes, man. Literally. So I just, if anything is more evident, I haven't seen it when it comes to how Black people all over the world are the let's see how I want to say it. They're the I'm trying to be correct here, politically correct. They're the what was the epsilons? What's the epsilons? I'm thinking of Brave New World. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get it for y'all right now so I can let y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, epsilons. Yeah, epsilons. I just had to go fact check myself real quick, man. You know how that goes, man. You gotta make sure you're giving accurate information. Us Black folks is viewed as the epsilons in this caste system we call America, right? Caste, C-A-S-T-E, caste system. Gotta be more careful. But smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. What's going on in Charleroi, Springfield, out my way, and various other places, and a small city coming to you, especially if you're Democratic. They're strategically placing these people in rural areas. Y'all remember when I talked to y'all about the wildlands urban interface? Remember I talked to y'all about human settlement zones? Now, what would be, or should I say, how would it benefit these people moving to already economically screwed? I'm talking about economically fooped. We gotta be real about this, man. Strategically placing these illegal immigrants all throughout the country. Why would they put illegal Haitians in small ass Charleroi, PA, small ass Springfield, Ohio? Right? And so we got all these people being flooded into all our rural areas, breaking up the structure that once was in these already, like I say, an economically dilapidated shithole cities, if you would, right? And they just flood them with a little bit more than half of the city's population with a complete new set of people, cultural mirage, different. A lot of these, a lot of these illegal Haitian immigrants are practitioners of voodoo, hoodoo. Huh? Yes, they are. Not all of them. Of course, not all of them. But it's definitely a percentage of them that are. And the percentage is significant enough to where we should be taking a look at it. Right? No, I mean, I can believe this happened because I know it's happening, but at the same time, when I be thinking about it happening, I be like, man, this is crazy. Who would ever thought that we would live to the day, right, we would see, right, what we're witnessing right now all across our country. In cities like Charleroi, cities like Springfield, out my way. Let's go.
And I was like, what? Look, I didn't sign up for all of that. I'm not that guy. I'm not a documentary filmmaker or an investigative reporter. Plus, I don't want a bullet in my head. So I'm not going down that road. I just came up here to talk about how a town's been changed by immigration and make another case that we need to close the border. That's all. But one thing everybody here agrees on is one day, a few years ago, 3 big unmarked buses showed up in town filled with Haitians, all dressed nicely with matching luggage and money to spend. And they immediately went to work at a factory in town. Of all the things I heard about, one thing I will talk about is greed. There's people in town here who are making a lot of money on the backs of these Haitians.
One day, people woke up and hundreds of Haitians just showed up. And then eventually it became thousands. And this is a town of about 4,200 people. Within a few months, over 2,000 Haitians came.
2,000. Let me rewind that back just in case y'all didn't hear what this brother said.
Work at a factory in town. Of all the things I heard about, one thing I will talk about is greed. There's people in town here who are making a lot of money on the backs of these Haitians.
One day, people woke up and hundreds of Haitians just showed up. And then eventually it became thousands. And this is a town of about 4,200 people. Within a few months, over 2,000 Haitians came.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Right? Tap in, walk with us, man. We're with us in the beginning of the end.
And the question is, how'd they get here? Where'd they come from? We don't know the exact answer. The best we can get is that there are NGOs that go out and recruit these people. Okay, the federal government pays for all of this. Shit, we're gonna get a train. The federal government pays for all of this. All right, and then they team them up with employers who then dump them into towns all throughout Pennsylvania. So your tax dollars paid for the 2,000 plus Haitians just to show up.
Man, y'all better peep, man. Do y'all understand what's happening? Y'all gotta be able to peep the play, man. You have to be able to peep the play. They're putting the illegal Latinos in our neighborhoods, our cities, where mostly it's us at. And they're putting the black illegals from other countries and, islands and stuff like that. And they're putting them in the poor white people's communities. Do you understand what they're trying to do, man? Do y'all understand what they are doing? Put a number 11 in the chat if you understand why they're doing this. All right. And there's many reasons why. It ain't just one. There's layers to this situation. Right? And I want y'all to develop the critical thinking ability and skills to be able to see it from all or as many perspectives as possible. Right? It's a multifaceted thing. And in being so multifaceted, considering the situation, you get focused on one or maybe the surface one, which will prevent you from seeing how far it actually goes and also how it connects to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say when I do my research not with a deep mind or a brilliant mind or a technical mind or even an analytical mind, but with an open mind, right? That way, any information I get, it won't be biased. You know, I just receive it as it is, and the Most High has blessed me with the ability to discern BS from real S, from RS. You know, some of y'all got it too. Charleroi, Ohio. I said Charleroi, PA, man. 2,000 more and more, right? Notice everywhere they send these people to, they send them to cities where they are now automatically half the population within 6 to 8 months. We are being invaded, man. Pay attention, y'all.
Okay, so now that you know the backstory and understand how deep this goes, I can talk about the real reason I came up here, how little old Charleroi has been affected by this migrant invasion. There's traffic accidents here. The schools and hospitals are overwhelmed. People are mad. They're worried. They're frustrated. A town of 4,000 people now has an estimated 2,500 Haitians in town, and more are coming all the time.
More coming.
They're even talking about making the road signs in French. But I couldn't find as many people here.
They're talking about making the road signs into French. You know? Now, I've sit up here and told y'all on numerous occasions that we are being prepared for globalization. And the thought of nationalism, the idea of nationalism, specifically in our situation, American nationalism, is now have become an ideal of the past. There's no longer such thing as nationalism. But these people, and look at the sick indoctrination, man. These people, homelands are utter squalor, most of them, right? Let's just be honest, man. No disrespect to anybody where you may potentially be from in the Caribbean and otherwhere, you know, Mexico, Central South America, wherever, right? No disrespect, man. But y'all illegals is coming from shithole countries, man. Right? And when I'm talking about nationalism, y'all be coming over here to our country basically begging and got the nerve to still have some nationalistic pride while we're being basically told that we need to get rid of ours. I just did a show on this the other day. These illegals come over here to our country, getting all the stuff we're supposed to get, waving their country's flag. And y'all's countries are straight shit. So much so that y'all had to run away and come up here. Wow, man. It's a wild, wild paradigm, man. You hear me? It's crazy to me what's going on, man. You know? But I'm glad I have the sight to see. You did? I'm just glad that I've been given the gift of the sight. So because I can see it, man. And I appreciate it, man. I really do. That's why I don't get heavily emotionally invested. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You understand? You know? Crazy, man. And they're doing this all over America. Right? All 50 states. They're about to be. If it ain't, it will be soon. Right? Now you gotta ask yourself what's going on in Haiti to where all these illegals is being just dropped off in our rural areas. Y'all know a couple years ago they just assassinated their president down there, allegedly. All right, let's go, man.
Here to speak out against the Haitians like I did over in Springfield. People here are afraid. Yeah, they told me that. I had an interview set to talk to some councilmen in town, and they all canceled at the last minute. One resident here told me she feared for her life, and she didn't want to talk to me. Then I was getting all these weird messages in town from people here. Stuff like, go home. This is too deep. You're at risk. One guy said, pay him $5,000 for 2 hours of his time, and he'd tell me everything. What? What is happening here in this place? This little town? Are you kidding me? But I found some people to talk to. So we're sitting here with Kevin. Kevin, how do you feel about what's been going on in Charleroi with all the immigrants in town?
It's a shame, man. I mean, they live better than we do. You know what I mean? They drive around in brand new pearl white BMWs. I mean, go up to any grocery store, you'll see them just piled up with 3 or 4 buggies at a time. Who can afford to do that? I can't. I make a good living, you know what I mean? I can't afford to do that.
So where are they getting their money from?
From the government. It's all coming from the government. They get food stamps, they get cash assistance, all that.
How has your town changed by having this many people here from another country?
It's not the same town. I mean, you can walk downtown and there's millions. Not millions. There's a lot of them. You know what I mean? You can't go a block without seeing probably 100 of them. I mean, just hanging out. They're walking in groups, all on a cell phone. I think I was talking to a councilman the other day. He said there's 83 pregnant women in this town. They're expecting babies.
People are upset. People are upset. I'm upset. We don't have anywhere else to go. This is our home. We didn't ask for this or consent to this.
Yes, you did consent to it if you voted Democrat. If you are from Pennsylvania and you voted Democrat, you definitely voted for this. Definitely did. Now, you might not be aware that you did, but you definitely did, whether you know it or not. All right? I just want y'all to know that all of this stuff that's happening, it absolutely has to happen. All right? In order for these people's plan to come full circle, everything that's happening now absolutely has to happen. Right? Has to. You know? It absolutely has to. And it's going to, because it is. Literally, as we speak. They are decimating Haiti. And they started going in on Haiti back in 2010. Heavily. With that earthquake. Basically destroyed the city of Port-au-Prince. Destroyed basically the equivalent to the White House or maybe the Capitol building. Parliament, I think it's down there in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince. And now we have Haiti being overrun by criminals and thugs and drug dealers. Y'all think this stuff is happening because of bad policy and drugs, and man, get out of here, man. I'll be really having to question a lot of my brethren and sisters' critical thinking abilities sometimes nowadays, man. A lot of y'all, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we are heavily lacking, you understand me, when it comes to being able to use our critical thinking ability, especially when it comes to situations like this. Because, listen here, y'all. Hey, man, rest in the essence to my sis, Nick, man. You know, it's just real, with great sorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to lay her to rest. You know? Oh, my gosh, man. It's so sad, man. So sad, brother. But yeah, the rest of the essence to Nick, man. We're going to send her home beautifully, man, tomorrow. Hey, they sending the illegals strategically, right, throughout the country. They're sending the black illegals from Haiti, Jamaica, places like that, to the rural white regions, predominantly white regions of the country. Right? They're sending all the Latinos to our neighborhoods and communities in the largest cities and in our numbers, where our numbers is at out here. Notice they're strategically sending these people, these illegal immigrants. I refuse to call them migrants. They're illegal immigrants, right? And sending them to the major places, which so happen to also be major Democratic strongholds. That's where all these people are going to. And I just want y'all to see the play. I just want y'all to be able to peep the play. That's all I can ask for, man. Just hope y'all peep in the play, man. That's one of the main reasons why I be on what I be on, man. Because I just want y'all to be understanding what's going on, what's about to happen in our country, man. Nothing like we've ever experienced before, man. Nothing. My Lord, man. Let's go.
There's nothing we can really do. You're not allowed to complain. If you complain too much, you run the risk of getting sued. They've caused problems in our home. There's a strain on traffic. They're wrecking their vehicles. They don't have insurance. They're getting free vehicles somehow from somewhere. That's not explained to any of us.
I have lived here since the mid 80s. And of course, there's been a progressive deterioration of the town. I mean, it used to be where you could go downtown for anything you needed. There was movies you could see. There was restaurants that you could go to, any choices. There were shops, lots of shops, shoe stores, and things of that sort. And I mean, it was nothing for our kids to run around, and we let them go, like if there was a group, and they could walk around, go down to the park and all those kinds of things. And that has drastically changed.
How has the immigration surge changed your town?
I think that every person that had the smallest amount of racism in them
is booming out now. I mean, booming out.
How do you feel about the way things are going in town here, Keith?
Well, I have mixed feelings. I'm angry and I'm concerned. There's a lot of problems going on, and some are made up, and a lot of them nobody's even talking about. I'd like to see what is our government using our tax dollars for to aid the illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, whatever you want to call them. Maybe some of them have been here long enough that they have citizen status. But, it's like everything's in the dark.
Like everything's in the dark. Listen here, y'all. It's going down around the country. Y'all have to be able to peep the play, man. Keep saying that. Continue to say that. You got to pay attention to what these people are doing right in front of your face, man. And they're getting us to give them the permission to do it. My people, man. It's crazy. This illegal immigration situation is getting out of hand because it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get out of hand. It's not supposed to make sense.
Everything should be full disclosure. We've been putting up with the government telling us one thing and then saying, oh, we were wrong. We were wrong about this, wrong about that. I won't get into things I want to talk about. But this all started in 2020. But the town there's too many people in town. I know one thing. The occupation for a house is way higher than the legal limit. The amount of accidents that have happened since this huge influx of the immigrants is unreal. I mean, how do you flip a car in the middle of town? How do you hit a pole on a 2-lane road?
Absolutely 110%. The fire department is inundated, car accidents, whatever. We don't have the resources in town to have all these people.
Why are they here? What's the reason?
I don't know. Here's what I can tell you. And again, all I can do is speculate, and it's an educated speculation, an educated guess. One of the factory owners had an idea, and his idea was team up with the NGO, bring these people in, pay them we'll say $9 an hour, and maybe they get some kind of federal stipend. So the $9 an hour plus the federal stipend turns into a fairly decent lifestyle, especially if you're coming from Haiti, which I was asked by NBC yesterday, aren't you offended that Trump referred to Haiti as a shithole nation? And I said, Haiti is a disaster.
It's a shithole
I believe the
nation.
leader of Haiti, his nickname is Barbecue. It's not for a good reason.
And this is what I'm saying to everybody around the world, right? If your peoples might be going through some type of political situation, if they from a island or Caribbean country, right? Or from Central or South America. Yes, most of those countries are shithole countries. Donald Trump, not lying. He wasn't being disrespectful. He wasn't joking or anything when he said that. They are shithole countries. Yes, they are. Haiti is a shithole country. Complete shit. Don't ever make no mistake about that.
Yes, the lifestyle can be very nice. Now, what happens is they'll stay here, working at that. Eventually, though, these people, they are industrious. They do work. It's not like they don't work. They then will go and try and get a job at Target. We have a Target close by our Walmart, and the Target actually pays well. And so the worry then is, I'm losing a worker to Target or Walmart, and they bring more up. As far as swinging the vote goes, I don't know the answer to that. What I can tell you is that this was a Democratic county for like the last 60, 75 years. All right. 8 years ago, for the first time ever, we won the county as Republicans. And I was one of the people that helped engineer that victory. Now we are at plus, I want to say 15,000. The Democrats will never control Washington County ever again. Now, if you legalize the Haitians, they're still not going to overcome that 15,000 vote margin. The question, though, is the Democrats really care about the county or they care about the state? What I honestly think is that if you want my honest opinion about how it really works, again, I don't know this. This is just speculation. I think when they come across the border, they get Obama phones. And I think the Obama phones give them instructions. You have to go here, you have to go there, you have to register here, you have to register there. And I think there is a plan. And I think the ultimate plan is dump these people in the swing states, and eventually they'll get legalized or whatever else. And eventually, it's a mathematical formula that they have. But if they can control enough swing states, and again, it's not necessarily if they vote or not, it's about these fraudulent voting models that are created. And again, Philadelphia is the key to it. Is there a scenario in Philadelphia that they can create in order to say that they have enough votes? So Trump's up 75,000.
Man, y'all better peep the play. What's going on, man? And that's on the surface right there. It's deep. It's deeper than that. It goes deeper than that, right? Way deeper than what he's talking about. But that's the gist of it as well. You know, on one level, y'all gotta be able to peep what's going on, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability, man. That's what this is all about, man. That's what this is all about. We are witnessing the destruction of our country from within. That's the only way it was going to happen, right? Ain't nobody about to come over here and do nothing to us, man. You hear me? Ain't nobody about to come over here and invade us. None of that. Not like militarily. They're going to do it economically. You know what I'm saying? Shut us down, Jack. Asset stripping. What's happening, or what the American military been doing around the world for the past couple hundred years, man. You know what I'm saying? Has been used for what it's been used to do. Now it's our turn. And the rest of the world is going to do it. Yeah. Right? Ain't that ill how that worked? America has spent the last, let's say the past 100 years basically taking over the world. We're being used to take over the world. All right. Now the whole world has been taken over, and now the whole world is going to be used to crush us. Literally. All right. This is crazy, man. Can't believe this is happening, man. Let's go.
1,000 votes on election night. Can they come up with a number in Philadelphia? 100%, 101%, 102%. Okay, Trump loses 90-10, 91-9, 92-8. They will play with the numbers, and that's why they needed more time the last time. They needed more time because they thought they were going to win, and Trump had an overwhelming victory. So they had to come up with numbers, and then those numbers get presented.
Now, this was pretty interesting. So in town is Queen's Market. It's run by a woman from Liberia. I went in to ask the owner how she felt about the way the immigrants have been treated. And boy, was this a treat. This is the third time they don't talk to me, then they don't talk to me. Oh, Staffy, what do you know? Are a lot of the immigrants going to vote?
That I don't think so.
This is a rural, predominantly white but Democratic town in Pennsylvania. All right. We have a Liberian lady who owns probably maybe the only grocery store in the city. All right. Listen to what she got to say. Let's go. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Share and social engineer, man. Let's go.
Because they do have a work permit only or something like that. And of course you can vote with work permit. You vote with citizenship.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious, are you going to vote?
Yes, and I have been voting for quite a while. Yeah.
Who are you voting for this year?
I am a Republican, and I will forever be Republican.
What is it about Republican that you like to vote for?
We are strong people. We always go for what we want. Yes. I know what's going on. I don't like how Republican is talking. I don't need to call name, but our leader needs to just adjust himself a little bit, because immigrants, he's still in his house. His wife is immigrant. He's our leader as a Republican, and we look up to him, and he's not speaking nice of immigrants.
But you're still going to vote for him.
I am Republican.
Good.
We don't go back and forth. Sorry.
How a lot of the other immigrants, who are they going to vote for, do you think?
Well, here it used to be Republicans, for I know. So we all cheer. But as times go by, now they all start backsliding. But I won't back.
So you heard it, man, from the turf. Live from the turf in Charleroi, man. Y'all heard for yourself, man. What's going on? Illegal immigrants coming to a city and state near you. Now just think if this continues for another 4 years. Another 4 years of people just coming across the border willy-nilly, knowing we got weak border laws and border security. Or do we? Is it really weak? Is it really weak? Y'all believe that? Y'all believe these people is just slicker than Cheyenne Mountain? Huh? That's the stuff I'll be talking about right there, man. Like, come on, that's what I'm saying. We gotta use our critical thinking, man. If you think that the border especially isn't something that's heavily monitored and surveilled with the highest level of technology you could possibly think of, you really think it's people getting across that border and they don't know? And that's what I be talking about when I say we gotta use our critical thinking, y'all, man. Right? Especially in our country, man. Because it's so corrupt over here. It's crazy. We really think stuff sweet over here, for real. And I think that's crazy, personally.
The borough of Charleroi, Washington County has been thrust into the national conversation about Haitian immigrants. Former President Trump recently mentioned Charleroi's growing immigrant population just days after making false claims about Haitian immigrants and pets in Springfield, Ohio.
Andy Sheehan went to Charleroi to talk with town officials and the immigrants about how they're being portrayed.
When the steel mills packed up and left, workers and families vacated Charleroi and the other Mon River towns, leaving behind a valley marked with blight and unemployment.
How do you like Charleroi?
5 years ago, Augusta Gall, known as Queen, arrived with the first wave of immigrants from the African nation of Liberia.
When we came here, the city was a ghost town. The houses were falling down. Most businesses fall, dead.
Since then, the immigrant population has swelled in Charleroi, most recently joined by several hundred refugees from Haiti. Most are legal and under the protected status of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for having fled their troubled homelands. Many have renovated vacant houses and opened up businesses in empty storefronts. Like others, Queen has made the most of her opportunity with her own grocery.
We came here, we opened businesses, we paying taxes, we contributing to the growth of the city.
Hasn't been a drain on borough.
Yeah, but they're illegal though. That's crazy. That's the major part is they are not U.S. citizens, man. Where's they getting all this money from to start their businesses? Coming straight from Liberia, straight from Haiti. Right? Straight from Haiti, where it's pure separation going on. How are these people able to afford new cars, start businesses? It's crazy, man. Let's go.
Resources. We haven't seen a spike in crime. We haven't seen any major problems.
There are now roughly 1,000 immigrants in Charleroi, about a 20% increase to a Charleroi, about a 20% increase. Now roughly 1,000 immigrants in Charleroi, about a 20% increase to a population of 4,200. Despite some claims that the town has been overrun with crime and other problems, Borough Manager Joe Manning says the immigrants are helping rejuvenate Charleroi, stemming the population loss that has plagued the valley for decades.
They have been a benefit to the town. Charleroi is about the only community in the Mon Valley that's seeing a population increase. They come here, they buy property, they open businesses, they work here, they pay taxes. So for us, when at the end of the day, it has been a benefit.
Look up at the board. There have been some growing pains. The school district now has 125 immigrant K-5 students requiring some special attention and the hiring of additional language learning instructors. But while it would like more aid from the state and federal governments, the district says the immigrant kids have proved to be quick learners.
They're great. They come off the bus. They're all smiles. They'll hug the staff. They work well with each other. They've been assimilating pretty well. And as they start to learn English, it's really cool just to see that growth.
And the immigrants who now shop on Fallowfield Avenue are proud of their impact here.
When the Africans and other people came, they opened a lot of businesses here.
So it's been a good thing for Charleroi.
Very good thing for Charleroi.
Yeah. Good for the city of Charleroi, not the people of Charleroi, though. This is madness what's happening, y'all. Right? This is utter madness. So what's y'all thoughts on this, man? What y'all think about what's going on in Charleroi, man? Our brethren and sisters in Charleroi being asset stripped and politically erased basically out there. This is crazy, y'all. For real, for real. I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all. This whole situation is just madness, man. Just madness, man. You know? And the worst part about it is all the children from Haiti who are being displaced and misplaced, and you know, look what's going on in these cities where they're going to be sending all these Haitian illegal immigrants and all these Central and South American illegal immigrants. They've been indoctrinated with liberation theology. We'll get taught that we're all racist. We're all racist, especially white people nowadays, which is wild. This situation is really sad because it's like it's being strategically done, right? And I keep telling y'all about these human settlement zones. I keep telling y'all about this stuff, man. You know? I keep telling y'all about all this stuff that's about to be going down in our country, man. As y'all see, they are strategically, I'm talking about strategically, man. Strategically putting these people in certain cities and certain regions, right? With the intent of disrupting everything, specifically the moral fabric of the society. There's language barriers, cultural barriers. This is going to cause confusion. This is like the Tower of Babel. Wild work, man. Wild work. Right? Man, this is crazy, man. You know, how many of y'all is aware before the night of what's going on in Charleroi, PA? Y'all heard about Eric Adams? Book this dumbass. Mm, 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 mm. Wow stuff, y'all, man. Mm. Wow work, y'all, man. Now, I done showed y'all this map numerous of times. I sit here and showed y'all this map I don't know how many times, man. Mm, 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 mm. I'm ready to get hit to the Wildlands project. Yeah, man. I know how that stuff go, man. The Wildlands project. What y'all know about this? See that word sustainable? You want to look out for that word sustainable. Man, listen here, y'all, man. The Wildlands Project. This is the idea that they want to have us in these human settlement zones, wherever you see green at. Which was this map. You feel me? Wherever you see the green at. Right? All the green bits you see is where there's going to be some form of human life. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, the Wildland Projects is a very, very real thing. No, I'm gonna say the word. I hate that word. I don't say I hate it, but I despise that word. Y'all think y'all ready for something like this, man? I'm telling you, man, it ain't gonna work out in our favor at all. What they got planned for us, especially us, right now is the time to get on code, man, with each other. And whenever you hear me, wherever you hear me talking about climate action and resilient plans, wherever you hear me talking about sustainability, resilience, the smart grid, all connected by and through agendas like what we got going on here in New York. I said Pennsylvania. And it's going to keep happening to more and more cities. You can believe that. Charleroi, Springfield, they're going to, and I'm talking about inundate these small towns. You got to peep the play, man. They're trying to cause massive civil unrest while at the same time developing the infrastructure that's going to be the smart grid / artificial. Man, listen, y'all gotta be able to peep where all this is headed to, man. Why would he mention something about 83 chicks being pregnant? Artificial womb facility, man. Y'all better understand what's going on. You'll have to be able to peep the play, man. You know? And that's the main thing I want y'all. I want y'all to be able to connect the dots on this stuff, man. All right, we about to get up through, man. We ain't gonna be stretching the shows out. You know what I'm saying? If don't nobody hit the link and want to come up and ask questions, add whatever, that's cool. We ain't tripping. We get you next time, man. You come and drop some of them jewels, man. You know? Yeah, man. Listen, y'all. Keeping yourself informed on what's going on is key. Study the Wildlands Project. Study the Wildlands Urban Interface. Might find something out might have skipped over or didn't recognize. You know? Tomorrow night, y'all know how we do it. We're going to get straight to it, man. And tomorrow night's show is going to be E&E Sports Tuesday. Y'all see I sit up there and pay respects to the big homie, man, Dikembe, man. Rest in essence, the big homie, Dikembe Mutombo, man. Rest in essence to that brother. You know, we definitely going to speak on it tomorrow as well. Yeah, man, you know, that's how we're going to do it, man. Nobody want to come up on the link, that's cool. We ain't tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe next time somebody feel like coming up and ask some questions or whatever. But until then, we're about to get up through. Appreciate everybody for shooting through. You know? Illegal immigrants are taking over. They're being used as shock troops. What I mean by shock troops, I mean on all levels of shock and awe. And just want to dump them outside, right proximity to the largest strongholds in these states. Y'all gotta be able to people to play, man. It go bigger than just voting for one of these two idiots. Look what's happening to the structure in the process. Yeah, man. We gotta lighten up, not tighten up, not lighten up, man. Like, seriously, man. Like, I ain't real, Jack. You know what I mean? Well, let me put this on right here. Right? Let me make sure I got the right angle on that joint. Oh, that's perfect. Rest of the essence to the Dikembe Mutombo. She's wild, right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share your social engineering. You know what I'm saying? We will be back tomorrow celebrating the life of our brother Dikembe Mutombo, as well as other things. We're going to talk about a couple of football games, man. Listen here, Jack. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. You feel me? I'm about to get up out of here. You know, and of course, I got to leave y'all with a classic banger off of none other than my own album, Stats with the Facts. Yeah. Let's go. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all tapped in with your brethren, your brother, and I appreciate that, man. You know, I really do. Smash that like button. Click on the bell. Bell. I said bell. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page now. You did. You understand? We're going to see y'all tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tap in for the sports show. We're going to be here. That's not the song I want to play for y'all. You know? You did. We're going to do this one right here. Hold on. Goddamn. Here we go. Let's go, y'all.
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light till I was already a man. Then it was nothing to me but blindness. Victory has defeated you.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a book. Gotta respect the damn when you speak on the look. Everybody wanna taste of the skin and stuff. When stacks got the faction on clear of the floor. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a book. Gotta respect the damn when you speak on the look. Everybody wanna taste of the skin and stuff. When stacks got the faction on here of the floor.
Stacks get the packs, now when stacks get the facts, now I drop knowledge, you can go straight, drop crack. Coronavirus, take over, speed up the elite, record the wait's over, right? Y'all be addicted to the limelight, mediocre balls, knowing that y'all don't rhyme right. You fake gold niggas need to get your mind right. Stupid ass niggas, y'all bringing guns to a mind fight. Now let me slow it down, so I can talk to you. I'm never letting up, if that's your boss, school you. I hit the contract like a nigga practice voodoo. Voice of God, crimson miss, hookies and hookies. The rap game is in the mist, I can easily swim through. I'm like the boy fisherman and you rappers are seafood. Grand champion is bitch, you should call me your seafood. Make sure my energy is up cause the devil's deceitful. And everything that we see and say ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream. And everything that we see and say ain't nothing but a dream inside of another dream.
Gotta know your next move when you speak to a book. Gotta respect the stand when you speak on the look. Everybody wanna taste of the skin and stuff. When stacks got the faction on clear of the floor. Gotta know your next move when you speak to a book. Gotta respect the stand when you speak on the look. Everybody wanna taste of the skin and stuff. When stacks got the faction on here of the floor. Throw them all on the boat, start shipping them off. E&E, perpetuity, tipping them off. Find them in the West Wing, start clipping them off. Let stacks hold them up while I finish them off. I film all shits, man, I'm sick on the floor. That ocean six, that Bellagio ball. Man, we feeling everything like a British assault. And they sick of these kids, we the illest of balls. Always hating cats is fraud, filled with jealousy. Another beat murder, they charging me with excessive. Look, got the ingredients in the recipe. Pardon me, I'm still smoking on hydrotherapy. Literally, still getting paper with the printer off. Y'all still don't got no work, that's what winter call. So fuck y'all, get a permanent flick off. Don't speak to me for less than 250, that's a rip off. And then next year, so you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the jam for you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this easy sauce. When stacks got the faction don't clear up and fall. Gotta know your next move so you speak to a boss. Gotta respect the dead when you speak on the law. Everybody wanna taste of this easy sauce. When stacks got the faction don't clear up and fall.
I've been poor. I've only my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams. I soon you dream.